Okay, doke. Let's go ahead and get started. I know we were a little bit behind today. Let's go ahead and remove backdrop. Boop. Perfect. Hey, welcome into the stream, everyone. Happy 2026. We're going to be kicking off the brand new year as a level 60 druid. Now, unfortunately, it feels so weird to no longer be hardcore. But we are not hardcore whatsoever, and that is okay. It has actually been really interesting running around and kind of exploring the world. And I just found a guild as of today that looks like they raid in about 2 hours. So it's about 11:30 a.m. And we're going to be flying over to Burning Seeps. Oop, can't do that as shapeshifter. Let's go ahead and drop the illusion and fly over there. Okay, so what exactly are we going to be doing today? And welcome into the channel. Once again, my name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we are officially a softcore Druid. We have about 3 hours played at level 60. The majority of this time we spent during the last stream. We did a strat undead during the stream, and we picked up the slave driver cane. We also got our little trinket here for the Argent Dawn commissions. We picked up the idol of brutality and some other items. We really haven't replaced much of our gear since hitting level 60. That's what we're going to be kind of working through as we go and knock out some of these quests. I'm going to be working on the Dragonkin Menace. So the Alliance Oni chain is basically what I'm working on right now. And let me see. Kind of getting, let's see here, S info. Raid Sunday. Okay, it's Sunday. I'm not looking for Sunday raids. Server restart in 15 minutes. Reason phase 4 begins. Okay, well, we have, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up the guide here. And we're gonna be starting to work on the Onyxia attunement today. So, if we need to, we can go ahead and begin tanking BRD and other things. So, we're going to start with working on Dragonkin Menace. And then go from there. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up my chat over here. Try to expand this out a bit. I can actually see everything that's going on in there. Because there's a lot of stuff flowing through chat, and I don't want to miss much of it. So I'm locking down a guild right now. Right now I have found a guild. I'm in Outlaws. They raid around 2000 server time, and that would be 12 o'clock my time. So that'll kind of work. If I could find something a little bit sooner, that would be great as well, but it's I'm not going to be pushing it. 2000 is usually a pretty common one. Let's go ahead and begin knocking through here. We got to take out one of these drakes and a bunch of these tiny little dragons. So we're going to go ahead and take out this drake right here, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Actually, I wonder if I could pull. Let's go ahead and do a pre-growth here. Okay, we should be able to take this thing out. So it just has a bunch of bleeds. I got Rip in it and everything else. And it's dead. Boom, bada bing, bada bing. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I just need to focus on... Oh, there's still other elites in here, but that's fine. Get another existing old hardcore druid there. Go ahead and unmute our chat. If you guys are joining in, I do appreciate you guys popping in, saying hello. Welcome into the new year. I hope everyone had a good new year. We'll go ahead and cover talents here in a bit. So, I need to list goals. I think goals would be great to have on the screen because now that we're no longer leveling, it's good to have goals to hit during the streams. So goals, for example, would be I want to get 350 gold so I can get the dual spec thing, the brainwashing device. I want to also get my MC and Ani attunement. So those are kind of like the primary goals at the moment. And then afterwards, I also want to begin looking for my best and swap gear. And so that's kind of like the goals at the moment. Those are like the three primary early on goals. This is nice. Okay. And have a really good survival rate when they can just open with cat, then rip and feed, and then swap the bear and just kind of take him down from there. And then I could always bruise or whatever to kind of survive even more. We're not having to worry too much about that. Okay. I think I will list our three main goals on the stream here. We got Abe. We'll just barrel him down. And it does feel pretty dang nice, but not to know that if I do happen to DC, my game crashes or whatever, I'm not going to just die into the oblivion. So that does feel pretty dang nice. Should be able to get behind this pillar right here. Okay, he wants to do the elites as well. You need a big one still? Do you need a big one still? Boom. Okay, so we got the and there'll be more over there. Oh, there's one. Okay, so yeah, our primary thing is we're taking out these guys. We're working on the Dragonkin Menace. That is going to... Whoop. Got him bully. There's another bully. Bot. Pick him down that way. And Dodie, welcome into the stream. If you have any comments or questions, definitely pop in. Let me know. Thunder Clan Warrior. Ah. Frenzied one. Someone messaged on Discord. Sounds like... Server restart 5 minutes. Is he just stunning him so he could loot the herb? That's hilarious. I could go over there and loot it, but I'm not an herbalist. Gotta just kill it. Hunters, man. Yeah, I don't know how the rogue became flagged. Maybe he accidentally tagged. Druids do so, not druids, hunters do so much damage at close range like that. Yep. He's still black, right? go away after 5 minutes. Oh, there's another one up there. Okay. 2 minutes until server restart. One acid. That's probably. Oh, which will lead? Okay, well, we only have really time for just one more mob, really. Are you gonna log out? "25 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play on a different server for the time being. Man, chat is crazy. Okay, so guys, the server is restarting. I'm sure it's gonna take a moment to come back up. Let me go ahead and hear who was messaging me. And let's go ahead and pop over to my other account here. We're gonna pop over to Telebeam and play over here a bit. Someone's gonna mention Druid. Hello, Master. There's a cool patch for Druid shapes 3.3.5. This was being perfect. Redo it for Turtle. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we're popping over to Telebeam at the moment. Telebeam is a PvP server, and I'm leveling over here on Telebeam with my son. He's level 28, I believe. 26. I think he's 26. He was playing a little bit earlier this morning while I was making breakfast for all of us. So he's 26, I'm 24. I'm a few levels behind him. We're gonna go ahead and make our way. Honestly, I should kind of just fly over there, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and kill some stuff across the top, and then head over that way. And then we'll go ahead and give it. Whoop. I said go. We'll go ahead and just hop over here for. It's not going to be very long, 5 minutes max. And then we're going to go ahead and pop back over to Telebeam because all it is just a quick server restart. So it should be fairly quick. And he is a druid. I'm a hunter on Telebeam. So we are PvP flagged. That's the thing with this side, is that you are flagged for PvP because it's infected. All the food that I gave him just goes to waste. Oh, I got a point to you. Point. Unleash Fury. Usually I have notifications off in Discord, but I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. But I hear it. Let's see here.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. Hello. See you later.
I'm gonna take out some wolves over here and then kind of head over towards the other area of the map. Since we're not going to be here long, I'll probably end up just taking out this one quest and then moving on. What the heck? Stop it. I know my bird is level, what, like 17? I'm 24. I just picked him up from Westfall. And I was kind of getting him just primarily for the Screech. But if we can boost his happiness up. He's very untrained at the moment, guys. Very untrained. What's our skinning at? Oh, capped at 75. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, he's 8. One thing I wish we could do is set his experience bar as an addition to our experience bar. So, on Telebeam, I didn't know this, but over here on Telebeam, you actually get 200% bonus experience. And then if you have rested, I guess it's 400% bonus experience. I can't, I have to test this out, but I haven't noticed. So, kill this guy, and he gives me, where is it? 420 experience. And he's a level 20. I gotta work on my macros here, because right now I don't have any auto attack macros. Where I can just hit it and I can spam it over and over and over and it's not gonna cancel out my stuff. I don't think we've killed anybody yet on EP. Not even how to check. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we haven't got anybody yet. But this is something we just got into Duskwood a little bit ago. And we're just kind of grinding it out. We really pretty quick to level over here. A lot of people don't use disengage as it should be. You can kind of see when we get threat, we just kind of run towards the target and disengage them. That lowers our threat enough that we actually drop being the main target. And then, ooh, we got 2. Probably not good. I got my scabies. Oh, my poor little... Oh, he's full healed. Is that guy still in combat with us though? Oh yeah. My bird was able to full heal. I really gotta work on my axes and daggers. It's fine. And let's go check if the server's back up. Yeah, it's been over 5 minutes. Let's go check if it's back up. Oop, let's go south. And popping back over to Ambershire. Okay, so I guess there's somebody taking... Somebody running through Westfall right now, slaughtering people. Okay, so we're gonna pop back over to our other account here and hop back on the server for Shire. Outlaw pugs. Raid day Wednesday. Okay. Well, we are back. Let's go ahead and rebuff ourselves. Good to go. Oh, we also need to go to Hyjal and get the potion. So there's 4 things I'd like to do. There's a ton of dungeons now, which is awesome. Tons and tons of dungeons going on right now. Oh, I don't need these ones anymore. Oh, you got me through the wall. Well, okay then. I forgot what the rogue's name was that we had in our party, but it's fine. It don't matter. Okay, we need. Oh wait, we need guys, the little broods. Okay, we need more of these brood guys. The black spawn. Particular. These guys will go fairly quick. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on in terms of groups. You can see it. Maybe I have to bring up that, but it's nice to see how healthy it is. There's people looking for Upper Blackrock Spire. There's people working on the Onyxia chain. There's a DG group looking together. 3 summons to Eastern Plaguelands. Looking for tank and healer undead strat. That could be like another thing that we could do is go into undead strat as maybe a healer. I have some green gear that I'm pretty sure I probably could heal with. What else is in here? Last thing, they're looking for a tank for BM. Sure. Leroy must be the same one that we had before. Okay, I need 4 more of these ones and then the bigger leaf. Big elite. Willing to sell ZG summons to. Interesting. Selling Z summons. BRD run. Last one. Oh no, I need the other ones too. All I need is little. Okay, he needs the same. Oh yeah, you guys can read the chat. Okay. Let's go hunt for some little ones over here. That was quick. Quick and easy. One more. Well done. Looking for 2 DPS, Lower Blackrock Spire. Honestly, I think I would want to go into Lower Blackrock Spire, but I think I think that might be the next part of the chain. I'm gonna run back to turn this in. All he needs is a little one, so he should be good to go. This guy over here, level 54 warrior, trying to take out the Black Drake by himself. Let's go ahead and help him out a little bit, okay? Otherwise, they're gonna be here all day. Little eons. Loot it. Loot the thing. Loot the thing. There we go. What's your guild? Guela's Temple. Something water of the temple? I don't know. Okie let's head back to the Alliance base back here. We have finished the first step of the Onyxia chain, which is called the Dragonkin Menace. Let's go ahead and head back over here and turn this quest in. Quite a bit here. Looking for neat fuel. Soldier warrior. Okay, let's take a look. Where is the quest at? Right here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in Dragonkin Menace. Travel to Lakeshire. Okay, let's go to Lakeshire. Part 2 is fly to Lakeshire.
Off with you.
This is a for the Alliance. Oh, Dragonkin Menace. Burning Dragonkin Menace. Request return. Turn in. Accept. So now the next quest that we have is called the True Master. Flight path to Red Ridge. And then we're going to go into the town hall and turn in now we're going to go into the main hall over here. Turn in
Well met.
the True Master. Get True Masters Part 2. And then we're going to head back to the flight path.
Greetings. Be careful.
Sure, why not? I'm heading to Swarmwind anyways, I'm pretty sure.
What can I do for you?
We're heading back. Now we're heading to Stormwood Keep. Here it is. Abuse. Let's see here. Head back to Stormwind.
Be careful.
And then we're going to be heading to Stormwood Keep. Man, chat. Sometimes there's good information in there. Other times, did anyone else care to stick disappear? Nope. They're looking for a healer for the challenge. 30 gold. Yeah, I just don't have 30 gold to put me at 350 gold. We're gonna be heading to Stormwind Keep. I honestly wouldn't mind going on Upper Blackrock Spire. That could give me some good chance at some loot. But I really want to work on this progression. What do you guys think? Should we continue to work? I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to go into either Lower Blackrock Spire or Lower Blackrock Spire, one of the spires, in order to get the part of my Oni. Or maybe it doesn't even require that until after the BRD portion. I'm pretty sure this goes over here. I go to the keep. Oh. I don't go to the keep yet. I go out front. Deliver plea to blank who resides in. What the? Travel to Stormwind and deliver Solomon's plea to High Lord Bolvin or Dragon. You must take the information to High Lord and Stormwind at once if this does not merit the aid. Blah 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 blah. Where is this NPC at? I thought he was in the keep. Might be in the keep. This quest is a 14 quest set.
Go with honor, friend.
So it's not over here. I'm in the wrong place right now. That must be in the keep, and it's just not showing up on my map. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do /E. And we're gonna go Solomon to High Lord. High Lord. Bowl. Wow, okay, well it doesn't show up on my map. Honestly, it should be over here. We're just gonna head into the keep. We're gonna go ahead and head into the... Oh, there's the Ani stuff going on right now. Oh, there it is right there, right? Now. Oh, here it is. Okay, into the keep. Then True Masters Part 2. Point 2 by 38.3. 38.3. And now, speak to you, blah blah blah. After speaking, oh lady.
You need something? Safe
Talk to her and
travels.
pest her, then we turn it back in.
For the Alliance. Greetings. Go with honor.
And now we get the next part. We go back to Lakeshire. Speak to the lady, turn it in, get part 3. Turn it in, get part 4. And now we take the flight path back to Red Ridge Mountains. Okay, so now we're going back to Red Ridge Mountain. I have to, let's see here, I'm gonna be adjusting my alerts because as you can tell, we're getting a ton of different notifications across the top. But because we're not hardcore anymore, it's a lot more common to see dungeon groups So I'm going to go ahead and go through and remove PRD from my thing. There we go. Okay, so we shouldn't get a whole lot of alerts across the top anymore. Okay, there we go. Let's head over to Red Ridge Mountains. So this would be Stormwind. Stormwind. Okay, and now that we're here, we're gonna go back to return to the town hall. Turn to the town hall. Turn in True Masters Part 4.
Well,
Turn in True Masters Part 4.
be careful.
Pick up True Masters Part 5. Red Ridge Mountain. And now we go back to Burning Steeps. That was pretty.
Well met.
Okay, so we're gonna take our flight path. Back to Burning
around.
Steeps. Oops, sorry.
Can I help you?
Back to Burning
Have a
Steeps.
good one.
We're gonna take the flight path back to Burning Steeps. We're gonna turn in part 5, get part 6. And then we're gonna go talk to Ragged John. And which first? Okay, looking for more 25-man MC Pug happening every Friday. 20:30. every time we are needed. Okay, so there's another guild that I'd be potentially joining. Night 30s, we're tiny. And open in Discord. Okay, well. Okay, so we're back here in the Burning Steeps. I like how it made the announcement that we turned it in, but we didn't.
Honor, friend.
Okay, turn in part 5. Get part 6. And now we gotta go tack to Ragged John. So now we gotta head northeast over here. Talk to Ragged John. Okay, so Ragged John, head northwest. We do /BB Ragged John. Boop, right there. If we were to hide all this stuff, he's located right there by the flight path for the Horde. Looking for one more Skolo tank. Man, I think honestly a healer off spec is going to be better for us than a tank off spec. Because I don't know if I could tank quite yet. Anyone know if you have to clear everything PG or if a card does a hard mode if you skip bosses pretty well? That skipped right over it. That's the way over there. Either here or there. Oh, there's a cave right there, so that must be it. Oh, there goes that Leroy guy again. You can do it, little paladin, you can do it. There's a lot of summons. Oh man, there's an Ani hug right now filling. Okay, let's go over here and talk to Ragged John. Let's John, here we go. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Talk to him, talk to him, talk to him, talk to him. More talking, more talking.
Hey, good.
And there we go. We completed that. And now we return to the place. Mount Hydro is in turmoil. Okay. Good luck hitting me. Look at all this thorium just untapped here on Ambershire. Okay. Let's go ahead, reactivate all this stuff. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna return to Morgan's Vigil, turn in part 6, and accept Marshall Windsor, PRD dungeon. Okay, so now we can't really do a whole lot at this point. Because we need BRD. Zor. Okay. So we have return back here.
Greetings.
Turn this in.
Go with honor.
Okay, let's go ahead and try and put together a group. Travel to Black Rock Mountain in the northwest and enter BRD. Find out what becomes of Marshall Windsor. Okay, so I'm gonna do a slash Shagu highlight Marshall Wind. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my list to see if anybody else posts it in the chat. Because if anybody posts this specific quest in the chat, boom, I should get a notification across the top that, you know, someone's looking for the group, and I will want to join that group as well. But we can also work on forming our own group here as well. Now some stuff in the meantime.
Have a good one.
Okay, in the meantime, while we're kind of just chilling, I'm gonna go ahead and also work on a few quests here. We're trying to get over 350 experience.
See you soon.
350 gold. Here, I don't need this. Don't need this. Western Plague Lands, Cryptwalker Raid. For Western Plague Lands, that's the Terror Tunnel. Got it. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Enter. Fine. And Nigel, got it. Rat. Red gold with Maris. Kind of going back there for a while. The reward's really like what? We're not gonna be raid.
How are ya? What can I do for you?
Okay, I think we're kind of thinned down our stuff quite a bit.
Well met.
I'm gonna get the BRD one because we are gonna be diving into BRD.
Safe travel. Keep your feet on the ground.
I'm gonna complete some quests here to get some gold.
How are you? Off with
That's
it.
Hateforge
No.
Query. Investigate Hateforge Query.
Safe travel.
Let's go do a quick investigation of Hateforge Query. We'll complete this quest. I don't think I've ever heard my Discord going off as much as it has today. So for this quest, it's actually fairly easy. We just have to go up in here. Okay, there we go. We investigated the thingamabob. Oop. Now we can zone back out. I don't know what's up with my camera here. Now we can go ahead and skedazzle back out of here. And Druid looking for BRD. Chain. Okay, so that's kind of what we're working on. We're going to be working on the Onyxia chain and the MC chain. Oh, I don't know if I could do the MC thing on my own, because I can't get by the one gate. Back here. We just want to get this quest done so that the next quest that if we ever want to do in the Hateforge Quarry, haha, get him! Get him! Just that. Yeah, if we ever want to go into Hateforge Quarry, then we can pick up those quests as well. Okay, what's this other stuff up here? Put her down. Travel to Blackrock Spire, destroy the source of the Borg. Okay, so that's lower Blackrock Spire. That's a very offensive.
Need assistance?
Play. That's outside here. That's a pretty good one as well. Would take him forever to kill him. Well, I don't know if that quest is oops, it is. That was not our intention. Born. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pick up a quest over here as well. What do you get?
Great to meet you.
Gaining trust, 15 badges. Okay, work from that. Okay, we have a good variety of quests to work on while we're looking for some dungeons. Okay, that's primarily what we're going to be looking for. I have a few hours to go until the end of the stream. So we're gonna go ahead and be working on taking out some ogres, taking out some enemies around here, and I'm working on completing quests in order to get gold. And we're also, in the meantime, looking for a BRD group. Kill this guy real quick, and then we'll get our buffs up. Ooh, we got thorium shield spike off the first guy that we took out over here. That's actually, from what I know of thorium right here, it should sell for a decent amount. That's pretty cool. any PvP going on outside ZG? Probably not. Let's see here. I can't really do any MC. I would honestly get blasted so quickly in MC. And besides that, not really great spec either. So even if I wanted to trade, I probably wouldn't get close to anywhere near mid-range DPS. Our DPS is middle squat. I also want to get a 9% hit chance before I dive into raids. We're going to be going for the Devil Source set. I just feel pretty slow right through here. Oh my goodness, that lip. And I haven't been sick in a while, to the point where my throat's been this sore for this long. I think I got sick on Monday of this week, and it's just been kind of persistent in my throat, despite the tea, honey, and medicine. Like a lingering cough, or a lingering, yeah, like a lingering thing. Plus, talking a lot doesn't help. Gonna put together. I can tank the normal stuff inside DRD at level 60. Tank, even without the tank talents and all that. Or if there's somebody that does want to tank, then for them. I also wouldn't mind doing BM. If I can get into a group for BM, Black Morass, then I would definitely go that way. That dungeon has a very good blue weapon that is good for me. Arena plus high and BRD. High interrogator. Don't know that one. Now the cool thing about a Druid is I'm pretty sure you could probably tank with the Feral Druid stuff. I'm not very familiar with the tier 1 Druid, but I'm pretty sure that It would be very similar stuff. Looking for good beach quest. Yeah, we'll do a ferocious bite. Got one other person for the Oni chain. No rush at the moment, trying to get at the moment. Okay, we need brutes and mages. Those guys are outside. Head outside. Let's go ahead and queue our group. Join the queue because we're not going to be really doing arena and we're not really doing a full run either. Yeah, Scourge. Oh, one thing I'm keep forgetting about. We got this brand new toy. We can turn into a Furberg, guys. We can turn into a Furberg. I got this on this account. You can actually get it really quickly, and it lasts forever. Love it. Absolutely love it. You can get it from the Winter Veil thing right now kind of going on. All you have to do is get the quest from Furbergs in the Winter Veil. And then you go to Westfall. You get 5 hops. Really pretty easy to get. I got them fairly quickly. Or you can just trade for them, buy them from the auction house, and then you go to the south end of Westfall and you trade the guy up at the very top, like the brewmaster. You give him 5 hops and he gives you some flask thing, and then boom, you take that, you go to Winter Veil and you just get the quest from the Furbergs and you give it the brew thing to them, and boom, you get this illusion in your bags. That's completely long term for you, which is awesome. Yay, what's up, Nuclear Odo? Welcome into the stream. Kitty go brr. Yeah, Kitty is going pretty dang Donkey Kong, but I just remembered I got this awesome Furberg thing and I can actually use it as a cat, which is, it makes it so much cooler to be smacking the heck out of people with a big old mace. I look like Donatello, right? I feel like Donatello. I feel like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with the illusion. Roots. I think roots are on top of the mountain. We'll head up there in a bit. Hey-o. Hey-o. Once we're done with these mages, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go on top of this mountain here. But how's everything been going, Nucleardo? And oh no, Miles!
So I died yesterday at level 27 cause my healer ran out on me in a dungeon, causing all the DPS to run out on me as well.
That sucks,
I was pissed because
man.
we would have survived if the healer hadn't panicked.
That's the thing with putting your hands in with dungeons. As much as I love dungeons, putting your life in the hands of a healer like that, it sucks so bad. Because like as a tank, you hold the threat. You're gonna be the first one to go down if you're doing your job correctly. You're the first one who's gonna go down because while you're holding aggro and holding threat, those guys are just gonna leave you in the dust and let you two die while they're booking it. And that's unfortunate, man. Dang, and yeah, I remember you were pretty high level. You were saying you were level 20. I think I gotta go to the top of the mountain. You were level 27. And that was, you were leveling pretty quick, because when I had logged on the a bit earlier, you were level 20 at the time. When I logged on a bit earlier, Big Ape, you were level 20, and then you got to 27 fast. Oh wait, I could put this in. Well, I don't think we're gonna. Don't think it's gonna work out. I'm gonna try and get into it at least. Oh, okay, never mind. Looking for some brutes up here. And this is generally where they're at. There's a few around here, but somebody got taking them out. But they should be respawning. Yeah, what kind of a healer was it? Was it like a priest? Gonna try and hit level 22.
Gonna try and hit level 20 today, currently level 7.
Dang, nice. Well, good luck. I'm sure you'll hit level 20 no problem. Like, you seem to have no problem leveling.
Priest healer.
But it's, yeah, the priest healer, he could have probably survived. Like, you probably, it's pretty hard to die with the priest healer, and they have so many like get out of jail things between their power ward shield, and they could also, while their power ward shield, they just cast a renew, and then they cast a bigger heal on top of it. What's this? Thank you. Oh my god. I've been searching for these brutes for half an hour. Need one more. Yep.
We were in SFK with level 26-30 players facing level 17s and he roached it out cause we pulled 2 extra mobs.
But it's 2 extra mobs. It's... That's crazy. Level 17s. That, I'm sorry to, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, I'm sure, are you going to continue to do dungeons? Or are you going to kind of lay off dungeons a bit for a while? Are you going to continue with the dungeoning till, you know, on the way to level 60, or you think you're going to take a chill break from completing dungeons?
Yes, but I'm only healing until I get dire bear form.
Okay. As a healer, you have more kind of survivability. The tank's usually going to be the one that dies first in those kind of instances. Go ahead and do the badges next.
Do you recommend I skip dungeons altogether?
No, it's up to you. I have mostly I've done dungeons on my playthroughs to level 60 on hardcore. Dungeons was the way that my level 28. How many times have I died in dungeons? I'm pretty sure I've died 3 times in dungeons. Okay, now that I think about it, I've died 3 times in dungeons. I've died on my level 60 priest. I died in dungeons because the tank was terrible and he didn't hold threat, everything. He pulled extra mobs and Skolomance. And we got wiped out by 15 mobs. So the paladin tank, me the priest, another warrior, 3 of us died that day. And then, so that was my level 60 that I died. Level 59, I died in BRD on my paladin. I was the bad tank. You know, I was level 59, I was rushed, and I was trying to tank Golem Lord. The Golem Lord boss with 4 people in our group on hardcore. And I don't know why I was doing that, but I felt confident. I got zapped and crit at the same time by Golem Lord Anchorforge, and it did about 4,000 damage to me, and I died pretty much quickly after that. And then I died on my level 28 warrior because some dude pulled an extra mob in the water. I don't know if you were there for that one, but inside the water, I told everybody in the group that we should clear the Twilight guys up above before doing the water boss. Well, they wanted to do the water globe and all that activity in the water first. And when we were getting out of the water, they came up too soon, and the Twilight guys up above saw them. So I have died 3 times in dungeons before. It's not the most common place that I've died. I've died more times in the open world. But it's just about knowing the healers and knowing the tanks. And that's hard to do when you're... Oh, I got a blue. 3 of Warlords slain.
Yeah, I watched the replay on the Black Fathom Deeps. It was kind of funny, haha.
It was kind of funny, but man, it made me so mad because I had specifically told them, man, we should clear the Twilight guys. And then they're like, nah, it's all good. And then they start getting, if I, you know, the moment that I saw that Frost Nova, the Frost Bolt hit the first guy next to me, if I had just Hearth at that point, I would have survived. And that would have been an epic clip. But no, I didn't run out. I didn't hurt that right away. My brain's like, run, run, run. Instead of hearth, hearth, hearth. So if I had just hearth as soon, then I would have been fine. Yep. But right now, I'm working on getting 350 gold. That's kind of like my mini objective. So I got to the point right now where I can do... Time frozen bow. Oh, that must be my best in slot warrior stuff that's popping up. Okay, I gotta replace my best in slot list with my druid best in slot. So I'm still putting together my druid best in slot. That's unfortunate, man. I really need more people to hit level 60. It'd be awesome if we had a whole group of fresh level 60s that were like doing dungeons and stuff. Because that would be a lot of fun. I know that Garnak, he was just on a little bit early when I logged on. Garnak is level 58. Level 58. And I think he's going softcore too. Like, he considered going hardcore. But with Ambershire, the way that it is right now, with it's very low on the population on MC side. There's like HC Heroes, I think, is the only guild that's really doing any content runs, and even their numbers are fairly thin. So as much as I love hardcore, I think it would be a very slow progression on the hardcore end. And I don't mind like low progression. We're gonna have slow progression on this character because the only raids that are out are Ani, MC, and ZG now. But even then, you know, I'm gonna be within the next couple of weeks or so. You know, by the end of this month, I'm guessing by the end of January, I should be in some pretty decent tier pre-best and slot stuff and be able to get, you know, a tune for MC, begin to get it into MC and get it into Ani. I think I should be able to begin raiding fairly quickly. I see lots of different raid groups starting that are looking for MC, looking for Ani, and they need healers and tanks and DPS and stuff like that. So being a druid, there's a lot of access to these roles. I love that I got this Furberg costume. You can actually get it completely for free in the Winter Veil area by completing a few quests. Like, it's just like a little quest chain. It's actually very small, and then you get this Furberg costume. And it just looks like I'm Donatello smacking people with my staff. If I can get a different weapon, obviously, I'd use that, but I'm using this one for now. Yeah, but those are my 3 deaths on dungeons. I've died more than that, but everything has been in the world. And it's been it's been primarily at my own fault. Because I've never died to DC. I've very closely, multiple times, died to DC, but I've never died to DC. And I don't need to knock on wood because this character is no longer a hardcore character. Like right now they're looking for an Ani, they're looking for 2 DPS plus 1 SR. I have no idea what plus SR is. Maybe it's soft reserve? I've never heard of plus SRs. Mana Banana, I like the name. Banana. But while I'm looking for, you know, BRD or whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and just be working towards my 250 gold. Start anchor forward. On Marshall Winslow. You make hardcore look easy. Do you ever worry while leveling, but keep...
You make hardcore look so easy. Do you ever worry when leveling but keep calm for the camera, or are you that confident?
Oh no, I've never like... I do have some times where like my heart rate gets spiky, but I'm for the most part pretty calm. It just, you know, I've played through hardcore 7 times now that I've got pretty confident in the hardcore. That's a bit further in the chain. Yeah, this was my 7th playthrough of hardcore, because I've leveled a hardcore human paladin. I've leveled a human hardcore paladin, a night elf hunter, a high elf paladin, a tauren druid, a dwarf priest, a orc warrior, and a night elf hunter, all on hardcore. Let's see here. Right now I'm working on a few quests. And while doing these quests, I'm doing kind of like the pre-quests to some of the dungeons, like Hateforge Quarry. And then I'm also kind of working towards gold, because I haven't completed any of these quests on the way to level 60. They gave me that bonus gold, which is nice. I need 3 more badges. If you're leveling, I did have a couple, like this druid right here, I survived with 1 life. In my closest death attempt, like my closest death on my druid here, that was really early on in Duskwood. I was fighting a wolf and a spider, and I had came 1 life away from dying. It was like within a second of getting the poison to tick, and then I would have died. So I'm very happy that I survived. I basically had a perfect playthrough on this druid, never had a death, but I had many death encounters. I almost died multiple times. And Nuclear Auto, yes, we hit level 60. I hit level 60 on Wednesday. We were about 2 or so hours into the stream. We hit level 60, and that was a huge pat on the back. Man, guys. Hell wrong. Dang it. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, one more. One more of these guys. Yeah. There we go. Quest complete. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Black Medallions quest real quick, and then we'll run back and turn all these in. Here. Okay, so we just got into a group for the BRD crumpled note thing. Now income. Travel to BRD, I think. Let me go ahead and... Oh wait, no, I had the chains somewhere in my tabs. Not it. Not it either. I know I focus on Oni Pre first. Weird. I thought I had it up on my screen. I spy. 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 Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, here we go. Okay, Oni chain. The true masters, we got this part. Okay, ends. Find Marshal Windsor, prison cell, corridor right, turn the quest into him. Abandon hope. Oh man. I kind of forget. How did you, the softcore people here, survive this fall? Okay, good.
Glorious in your eye.
Okay. When do druids get the buff that goes on all people, like their whole party? 'Cause I don't have that. I think these guys can see through stealth. Oh, one died. Let's go ahead and buff people. I think Clemmy must be. And if you guys have any comments or questions, definitely drop it into the chat. Drop it in the chat. Oh. Oh, we got aggro over there. There we go.
question may be how are you doing today, but I can't do anything about it, so I can just hope you're doing fine.
Everything's been good. Everything has been good. I hope everyone's New Year was good and exciting-ish. Not too crazy, right? Everybody's here and good. And let's see, I missed I think you can buy it on auction house, but I could be wrong. Oh, what was I talking about? What can I buy on the auction house? Oh, the book. Yeah, I was talking about the, what's up, Oliver? Welcome into the stream. I was talking about the book, the Mark of the Wild. Why can't I buff the whole party? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Got it. Got it before I went to the other group. Ah.
Wait, this is your HC Druid.
I'm no longer HC anymore. So, once I hit level 60, if you play on Turtle World of Warcraft, which you might, you've been here before, right, Bostronic? Yeah, you played on Turtle WoW. Because I hit level 60 and never did the quest to complete. Oh, here we go.
You need something?
The only WoW I play is Turtle LOL.
Yeah. Anyone on that part? The only WoW you play is on Turtle WoW. Hey, Oliver, I do appreciate the congrats. Yeah, this is the first time in 2+ years that I have played been a while. Okay, we got a bunch of bad.
I feel like you got the Druid to 60 faster than the Warrior, or is it just cause I was missing?
No, I did get the, hold on a second. I got the Druid to level 60 much faster than the Warrior. The Warrior took me months, whereas the Druid took me 1 month. The Druid took me 4 days of playtime. The Warrior took me 7 days of in-game playtime. But that was because I was playing slow and steady on hardcore. Ooh, this guy's getting let out pretty hard. So my Warrior, I was playing with the slow and steady game mode, which made me get 50% less experience. So I was getting a ton of less experience.
Warrior
And
took me 9 days of play time.
Oh my goodness, yeah, 9 days of playtime. Yeah, exactly. Warriors are super slow, but at the same time, I was already doing slow and steady. And Oliver said, I can't find a guild for my tank shaman, but I downed Ani twice as a tank? Oh, wow. That's awesome if you're able to down Ani as a shaman tank. On Ambershire, too? I would think that more people would be, like, more open to different types of tanks because, you know, it's software. It's not like you're a challenge, you have the answer. My Hearthstone is Stormwind. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fly from Stormwind to Burning Steeps. And then we'll hand in the quest. And then I'll come back and get the crumpled note. Yeah, my warrior took me 7 days of playtime because I was hardcore and slow and steady. But on my warrior, I'm pretty sure I did a lot of the dungeons. It wasn't like I didn't do dungeons. I tanked the majority of the dungeons on my warrior on the way to level 60. I think the only dungeons I didn't really do was Nomer. And I didn't do... I think I did ZF, I'm not 100% sure. But that may have been like the last dungeons that I really did. I think I did maybe BRD a couple times as well, but I don't remember. But my Druid, I never did any dungeons on my Druid. I don't believe I did any dungeons at all on my Druid. My Druid, I just straight grinded. I went from level 1 to 18 by doing quests. Once I hit level 18, I went to Duskwood. I took out wolves from level 18 to 22, 23. Then 23, went to wetlands, took out raptors and whelps and wetlands from level 23 to 26, 27. I think it was 27. 27, I went and took out raptors, I guess in the excavation site. I remember after that I went to Thousand Needles. I was taking out the wire-in, whatever they're called, the wire-in things, and I killed those from level 27 to 31, 32. Then I went over to Shimmering Flats from level 32 to 30. Oh man, like 36, 37. I just basically killed crocolisks around that lake. I went and just did lots of circles around the lake until 36, 37. Then I went to what's it called? I went to I went to Dustwallow Marsh until 39, 40, killing raptors. Yeah, over here in Dustwallow Marsh, I killed a bunch of raptors up in here. I did some quests. I did like the raptor quest, the escort quest, the Grim Totem guys quest. I did some spider quests, and I did some of the miscellaneous stuff up here in the northern area. And then once I hit level 40-ish, like, 39, 40, I went to Stranglethorn. All I did was kind of grind on raptors. These were the easiest thing. I did a little bit of the gorillas for a while, and I did raptors. But once I got to 43 on raptors and gorillas, that was when I took off the Feralis. And then took off the Feralis from level 43 to 49. I was down here in the hippogriffs area, taking out hippogriffs from 43 to 49. And then at level 49, I went and I did some quest. Oh, where'd I go at 49? I went to Ongoro for a while. I went to Ongoro Crater from 49. But there was another place
What can I do for you? See you soon.
What did I do? Extinguish the fire guy?
Keep your feet
Oh, I see
to the
one.
ground.
Okay.
Light bless you.
Okay, now I'm on the crumpled note one. Turbo grinding and good gold, I suppose. Yeah, I did a lot of turbo grinding because I was not slow and steady any longer. I wasn't slow and steady, so I could take advantage of the tent. So at level 22, as a hardcore hunter, as a hardcore druid, I stealthed in the Stranglethorn Vale. I picked up survival and I learned the tent at level 22. That way, from level 22 on, I could always make myself a tent. I picked up survival and started making tents at level 22 up, and that ensured that I had rested experience all the way to level 60. And that's how I was able to just kind of maximize and rush to level 60 as fast as possible. The spiders in Dustwallow Marsh is insane gold grind because they drop silk that sells to vendors for 7 silver to 25 sometimes. Yeah, and there was a ton of grinds that we did. I had often a lot of gold on me. It took me a little bit to get my mount at level 40. I think I got my mount at level 44 or so. But once I got my mount at 44-ish, not that way. Okay. These guys in the chat. Okay. And yeah, the raptors were decent. The crocolisks in 1,000 yields. Between level 33 and 39, that grind around the lake was a really good grind. If you guys, from right here, level 33 to 39, you can just grind right through here. And every couple times you go around the lake, every like 3 to 4 times that you go around the lake and vendor graze, you will get anywhere from 2 to 4 gold. So it's a sizable amount. Right? If you go around the lake a couple times in order to grind, all you're doing is grinding, especially as a skinner. So you're killing the crocolis, you're skinning them, you're going around, you're collecting all this leather, you're collecting all these grays. You can either vendor the leather and the grays, and you would make even more money that way, right? You started getting thick leather through there. Not thick leather. What's it called? You would get a lot of heavy leather through there, right? And heavy leather sells for a silver and a half. So 2 is 3. So you get 30 silver per stack, which is pretty quick. So yeah, you could get a lot of silver or gold that way as well. Okay. I myself was a huge basilisk and panther farmer on Gilliam Isle. Yeah, at level 53 to 60, Telebeam was amazing. Telebeam did me so well because from level 53 to, level 53 to 60, Telebeam has some of the best grinds that I found out. I don't know if I could get the crumpled note outside. Gotta buy 6 BRB. Hey, no props, Oliver. Appreciate you popping in. That's awesome. New viewer. I don't remember their name, but yeah, appreciate you popping in. Okay, so we're gonna be making our way back to BRD, and we should get the crumpled note now. I can't see where my group's at, but I assume it's over this way. And Buzztronic, the only WoW I play is Turtle. Exactly, that's it. So they're over here. I think they're just kind of grinding down and clearing the path for the escort. Okay, so now we're working on the crumpled note one. And so that's what we're kind of looking for, I think, at this point. Oh, here's hey, Rock Lord, Golem Lord. He drops a oh my goodness. We'll focus on him because he stuns people. Okay, here we go. You may have stumbled upon. Okay, so now I got the crumpled note. They're one step ahead of me, so we're gonna take this crumpled note and head back to Marshal Windsor. And then we should be catching up with them. Market. 83. Oh, it bounced. Good. The cool for achieving the realm first of clearing ZG. Very cool. Okay. Drop a note. Translator's lesson here. Oh. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm caught up now. We have to go get the Windsor information from Golem Lord Anchormock and Anchorforge. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go this way here.
What is the plan from now on?
The plan right now is to get 350 gold so that I can get my dual spec, my brainwashing device. We're also going to be working through the completion of our Oni chain and MC chain. And then once we have those attunements complete, we're going to be working on getting best in slot gear, and getting the high jewel is going to be another thing. I'm pretty sure as a druid I should be able to stealth the high jewel without too much issues. So if I don't get the high jewel today, which I don't think I am because I'm focusing kind of on this this quest here, then we'll get the high jewel within the next stream or so by stealthing through Winter Spring on the bottom end of the map. And getting... I mostly just want to get the high jewel so that I can get the water. RPG. Okay, we are done here with that quest.
Nice, good luck. Now I'll get back to work.
Gotta get back to the grind.
Might check you later. Have a good one. Oh.
Hey, Buzztronic, I do appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Good call. Okay, got everybody buffed. Arena time. Oh, we can turn into a Furberg again, huh? Turn into a Furberg. Oh, I can be a white Furberg? What? I had no idea. I think I should be Shadow Free. Does anybody have it? I don't know. I don't need Okay. So right now, guys, if you guys are just joining in for the very first time, we hit level 60 during our Wednesday stream, and now we are working at level 60 towards our completion of our Ani attunements and stuff. I cannot hit anything to save my life. There we go. Hitting gamma wall, also crap, flush, current spy, verdict. Got that bleed in. Got 2 bleeds in. Now we can just go ahead and red the rest of the way here. And corrosion dagger. Huh. Attack that deals 7 HP damage every blah blah blah. Okay. I don't think chance on hit effects work for druids. Wait, where do these guys come from? Some people actions? Guard goes down first. Oh yeah, I guess we could skip this as a druid. As long as I don't leave the party, I might be able to get the MC attunement piece. Well, we'll see. I'm not. I think it looks funny with the we have to go around. The biggest reason why there is no rush. Yeah, there's no rush right now. Fine. Oh, we got an ad popping up. Fire destroyer. So I might be able to get both of my. Nah, I don't think this will get all the way to our attunement. Maybe we'll see how it goes. How it has a lead. This guy's. Right here. This one. Right here. I think I'm trying to keep it backwards. Are we? We haven't played Alien 2. Where this little guy come from? Wait, dude, I can't get up. Oh, dark iron residue. Okay. Let's see. I don't see how to get across the ring. Yeah, no other way though. It's a feature. It's a classic feature. There we go. I think we're all up here. Yeah, okay, we're up here. Okay, we're all here. Okie doke. It's a feature. What level is this mage at? 60? Okay, that's why I am losing heavy to the mage. Can't keep up with that AoE DPS. I feel like I do good DPS on single target stuff, despite being in primarily all green. Oh no, not the whole thing. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna get the whole corner. Fire destroyer. Hey. Or just pull fire ads. He spawns 50 ads. Oh wow, they're dead. Go to a rip and break, and now we just continue to shred this guy up. When he gets low, we'll do a ferocious bite. Dead. we get our fashion. Ooh, very nice druid pants. But we did get some very nice druid pants. Look at those. Good tanking, 6 strength, 6 agility, 12 stamina, 2% dog. They're not better than ours. Not yet, anyway. Those are a tanking pair of pants. Gotta clear this entire room too. Well, I've been sitting for a while. We're gonna go ahead and stand up. Oh. Uh-oh. Big ol' dude. Lots of swipes. Lots of swipes. Yeah, this is where my level 59 paladin died right in here. I didn't know the proper way of tanking this guy, and when I tanked him, I did a terrible job. And we ended up dying. Oh, I ended up dying. Nobody else died, but I got chain crit, lightning crit, and then he also hit me with a regular crit. There we go, we cleared everything in here. World Enlarger. Golems. I should probably just be a cat this time. Yeah, this is not the way that we normally do this on HC. We usually pillar fight this guy so that he doesn't do that chain lightning thing here. That thing right there. But I guess it doesn't matter so much on the software. And then we go with this thing. Damage and healing. Anti. Did I get the quest Oh yeah, I did. Down there, that's sparkling. Huh. I didn't notice that the mage over here. Oh, I just had it. Yay. Okay, Kemi is the, wait, Noel Olmas. Okay, Noel Olmas is the main party leader, so we'll log out. We'll wait around 10 seconds or so. And we should get kicked out of our group. Once we log back in, we should get kicked all the way to the beginning of the dungeon. And then we can just message Noel. No. Okay. Okay, so I got lead. And now Nolmus is camping. And then we'll kick him from the party. Once he logs out, he'll get kicked. And that'll make him go to the start. And he should go offline any minute. Any second now. Okay, now he's logged. And Noel gets kicked. Turn into this queue. So we just turn it and don't accept it. Okay, so now we're just waiting on Noel to come back online. Oh, Lemmy was our main tank. Noel must have been our healer then. There's Noel. Perfect. And there we go. Everyone's back to being normal. I think Noel was here. Okay, so we completed a Shred of Hope and we're returning with the lost information. We're gonna go ahead and turn in the lost information and not accept the next quest, because the next quest is the escort quest and we all need to be on the same page. Otherwise it'll start the event.
Hey there. For the Alliance. See you around.
Okay, so now we're just waiting. And start. Okay, now we're on the escort portion of Jailbreak. Help Marshall Windsor get his gear back, so let's go ahead. So we are going to be able to get our Ani attunement potentially today. And then I might be able to stealth all the way by lava hopping to the MC attunement, so I might be able to get the MC attunement completed as well. Yeah, we could lava hop it.
Grats on 60.
Hey, welcome into the stream, Sandingo. Welcome in. Yes, big ol' grats on 60. We hit level 60 on Wednesday, and Friday it's all about our goals. We had 3 goals this episode. Get 350 gold so we can get our dual spec thing, which I'm sitting at 356 gold as of right now. So as of now, I could go to Stranglethorn Vale, go pick up the dual spec device and have my feral spec along with my I'm gonna go with the healing spec as an off spec, so that way I can get into healing groups, DPS groups for now, and then as I begin to build out my tank set, I can go for tanking as well in the future. And then my other goal was to get Ani attunement working on, which we're working on the attunement right now. I'm actually almost over halfway done with the attunement piece of this Ani attunement. And then after, we're going to be running in and hopefully doing the rest of the MC attunement. Yeah.
Nice, you got it all planned out.
Exactly. And I'm hoping, you know, the next week I'll be working on doing dungeons. This weekend I'll put together my best in slot list for Feral. The guild that I got into here raids on Fridays at 11:30 server time. So they started about an hour ago, which is awesome. Yeah. What was I saying? An hour ago, something happened. I've been emceeing for 2 months. Oh, okay. I was talking about MC. Yeah. So I found a guild that raids Molten Core on Fridays at 11:30 my time. So during raid times at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, I can get into raids, and it looks like they're still going through MC right now, which is awesome, right? I'd still be in my streaming period. I'd still be inside of MC at this time. And they have some pugs, but they give priority to guild members to get in. So that's what I'm working on right now, is getting my Ani attunement, my MC attunement, beginning to work on my best and my pre-raid best in slot. And then once I have that stuff up and I'm able to get into MCs and Ani, then it's just going to continue to improve from there, where I'll be able to get some tier 1 gear. Right now I'm still slacking. I have a bunch of level 40. I have level 30 gear still on my wrist here. I really should go and pick up some better stuff out of the auction house, but that I was saving my gold for that dual spec device. So but yeah, it's all working out. I saw the market took a huge dump this morning. I was pretty excited to see. Well, going into Monday, I was like, oh man, the market moved up 0.65% after hours, and it was slowly drifting, right? On Wednesday, it closed pretty low at 682, and then market opened, it was up 0.6%. It was up nearly a half a percent, over a half a percent this morning. And I was like, oh shoot, it's gonna start recovering back to all-time highs. Here we go. But no, it's been selling off as big, big fund managers right now are redoing they're selling their big winners for 2025, like any sort of the big gainers that they want to do, and they weren't tax loss harvesting, like they were selling their losers last year at the end of their last year, but now 2026 they're kind of selling their winners, and they're reorganizing their portfolio, getting rid of that heavy, maybe some of that heavy tech stuff, and the S&P 500 is having some reconsolidation as well inside of there. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the market. The Fed's been injecting money too. Yeah, the Fed's been injecting money as well.
The Fed has been injecting money too.
I don't think we'll break below 680. So I feel like 680's kind of a safe bet. 680.35 was the last gap up that happened on Friday, December 19th. So if you go back all the way to Friday, December 19th, the market essentially gapped up on close. It gapped up from around 680 and then opened up at 683 the following day. And all we did right now was we came down, we refilled the gap, we tested that 680 was a support, and then we're kind of bouncing higher. So right now, the market's kind of deciding, are we going to be moving higher from this point on? Or it's got to break, I think, 685 and then keep over 685. For it to show that we're going to have some strong conviction to go back up to highs. I think this is the last one here. He's a good guy. Toby! Finally, I can leave this dump. Toby, where you going, man? Tobias. Tobias. Instead of the... Yeah, I'm waiting about 15 minutes before I buy in. If it stays above 682, I'll potentially buy in today, expecting that Monday, if everything goes well into Monday, we might continue moving higher from Monday on. But it's still early January 2026. And what's going on in early January 2026? Well, 401ks are starting for people, right? You guys. So I sold out of my stuff I think on Monday, or even before that. I'd have to go look back and look, but my position, I sold out still a little over 1% higher from where we're at now. I sold out a good chunk. And now I took a little bit of tax loss harvesting at the very end of 2025. I didn't sell out of my BTCI. It's down a pretty good percentage. Do I go back over here now, or do I turn this quest in? Okay, nice. Yeah, we're gonna do the lava jump. The quest. Yeah, we're going to be doing the lava jump to get the MC attunement. If Spy
Outside
holds
of your
above-
real estate and dividends, how do you plan on making extra income this year to buy more?
Dark area. Hold on 1 second. Morgan's by Virgil. Where the heck am I going? Went the wrong way. This channel is monetized a bit. My other YouTube channel is about to be monetized as well. My income funds pay enough. Wait, did you guys do the skip? Oh, they're over here. Okay, 1 second. My taxable accounts make enough to kind of fund our normal expenses on a month-to-month basis without losing any NAV. I'm still making a return, and then I'm making income from referrals and affiliates on some stuff. And hold on 1 second. Oh, Geronimo!
$12.34.
Yeah, it's 12:34. I innervate myself. Oh shoot! Where'd this guy die? Okay, he died. Oh, he hit the only spot. You hit the only spot. You hit the only land. That's hilarious. Where'd he go? These guys go. Come on, guys. So you can see here, you're able to do a lot of this lava jump. Where is it at? Where's the paladin? Oh, here it's right here. Oh no, okay, so we're gonna keep.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo, 1 second here. We're gonna go ahead. Whoops, it is. I gotta time my jumps better here. Okay, we made it. Haha! Okay. Mana, health, buff, all that. Hold on 1 second. We're trying to do our MC attunement. Hey, what's up, Manny? Welcome into the stream. I'm trying to get stamina from the. Oh yeah. Fire aura.
Grats on 60.
Thanks, Manny. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing our MC attunement right now. We are essentially finished with our Ani attunement. I just have to go turn it into the Marshall Windsor area in Burning Steeps. Then we're going to take it off to Stormwind, and then I should be at the end of the stream. I have my 350 gold needed for the dual spec. I'll have my Ani attunement complete, and I'll have my MC attunement complete. So all that's left is I wanted to go ahead and go to Hydro to get my whatever the heck they call, like the potions I can use, and get the flight path up in Hyjal, and then work on my best and slot stuff. So need me to tank one, or we just burst down. Okay, we got it. Easy peasy chickens. And
I'm on my war right now. My shaman died at 10, leveled a hunter until 20, got bored and rolled warrior HC, currently at LVL 18.
a level 18. Oh, nice. But you're on your warrior right now. Your shaman died at level 10. Hunter got to 20, but was kind of boring. Boring? Like, it's not bad. Like, hunters are not bad. Hunters are great farmers. So if you're interested in just farming money and just having such a chill experience, then hunters are awesome for that. But obviously, like, if you want more excitement, warriors are going to give you that excitement, right? Warriors are going to give you the charge. They're going to give you the rend. You can sunder, you can heroic strike, you can cleave, you can demote, you can all sorts of stuff. Get your core. Boom! We completed that, guys. Look at that. We have completed Jailbreak. This is for the Ani attunement, and we just completed the attunement to the core. So that is awesome. Oh, wow. Even without turning in. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Building is easy cause of pet and kiting. All the quest I did on my hunter are the ones I avoided on my warrior was playing extra safe.
We got it complete. Good luck. And leveling is the easy part because killing all the stuff on my hunter was just with the pet. Yeah, hunter is just, it's a chill leveling experience. It really is. The only thing that's difficult about hunters is that you have to always train your pets. You got to train your pets, otherwise their skills will get behind. You got to feed them constantly, otherwise they'll leave you. A lot of people don't like hunters because they have to constantly micromanage their arrows, their pet happiness, their pet food, their pet skills, their pet abilities that they actually teach them. So hunters are pretty dang chill, but at the same time, it does have a lot of tiny little micromanagements that a lot of other classes don't have. As another class, you just kind of train your ability, you put it on your bar, and you move on. As a hunter, sometimes you gotta take some sidetracks. Well, my dang pet only has bite rank 1, and now you want to go get a higher level of bite, so you gotta go take a side quest to go find on Petopia where the heck you can get the next rank of bite if you want to use it. Loyal pet doesn't require much feeding it. It's like they never get hungry unless they die. Yeah, if you get a pet up to loyalty level 6, then yeah,
Loyal
absolutely.
pet doesn't req much feeding. It's like they never get hungry unless they die.
But up until level, what, like 30, 40, your pets are essentially kind of being hungry all the time. I'm coming over here to Thorium Point. I've never been here, so I never got the flight path over here. But we are now sitting at 360 gold. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get the flight path here in Thorium Point because I've never been here yet. Then I'm going to fly back to, what's it called? I'm going to fly over to Morgan's Vigil and turn in the Ani quest. Then I'm going to go ahead and head to Stormwind. But we have already got the MC attunement.
I'm doing Darnas's rep for the gears. They're awesome. D.
Oh yeah, if you're a warrior, you should absolutely do the Darnassus rep. And it's really easy, right? If you want to get the dark, all you have to do is complete some of Tendrasil, you do some Dark Shore, a little bit of Ashen Vale, and by level 25, just by doing like the early portions of Tendrasil, if you're, what kind of a warrior are you? Like if you're already a Knight Elf warrior, then you'll probably get honored within very quick of hitting level 25, you'll probably already be honored by then. Let's see here. The final power hour begins in 15 minutes. If Spy holds above 682, it's looking strong to make some recovery play. But if in the next 15 minutes or so it breaks below 682, well, we could retest 680. And there was a gap up prior to 680.
Dwarf prot, but I never played warrior ever in my entire WoW life. I wanna learn to tank.
Tanking's a lot of fun, but I'd be very cautious of learning to tank on hardcore.
I always play dwarf, they're my favorite race.
Oh, a dwarf? Oh, nice, okay. Okay, so here we are doing and turning in jailbreak. We're gonna go ahead and be picking up a few items, mostly just kind of the gold. Pick up whichever item is best for you or sells for the most. And then we're gonna turn in jailbreak. We're gonna go ahead and pick up Stormwind Redendven Sowers and then accept that. And then we're gonna go ahead and take the flight path to Stormwind, or you can Hearth if your Hearth is Stormwind. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and turn in this quest over here, and then I'll Hearth the Stormwind. Oh, look at that! It's it might not hold 682. We'll see. It might not hold 682. If it breaks below 680, then we've fallen below the prior gap up. Who died? Oh. So if we fall below 680 on Spy, that was the last gap up on Friday, December. Story. Tell me your whiny story. Okay. So we gapped up on Friday, December 25th.
What do you recommend, Brent? After reaching 60, I never played Classic and TBC, so I've no idea.
Once you hit level 60, like level 60 basically opens up the game. So like when you're leveling, you have a direct path. You know what you gotta do. You quest, you level, you survive, and your main goal is just to hit level 60. But once you hit level 60, you often lose track of what the heck you're supposed to do. You're kind of like wandering the world in a way. So what I always like to do when I hit my level 60, there's 3 things that I always like to do depending on my class. Number 1, I want to get dual spec. Most of my classes, like a paladin, a druid, a shaman, even like a warrior, etc. Dual spec is really helpful. So I like to, save up to get that 350 gold. That's going to give me that good oomph. Cover blah blah blah. Shark slash. Okay. We'll get that. That's going to be for later. I'll get that later. Okay, then we're going to Hearth back to. Okay, so first thing for me is save up 350 gold for me to get dual spec. The second thing is to work towards my Onyxia attunement and my MC attunement, because the earlier you can do these attunements and get them done, you can get
well met.
Into the raids and dungeons, and you can stop having to work towards getting them complete. Like as soon as you see a pug doing MC or Oni, then you can do it. Like you could just put her down. Hold on 1 second. I need to venture the gates. Okay, here we go. So the next things are to do your attunements, your MC attunement, your Ani attunement. There's also a Emerald Sanctum attunement. Like if Hyjal is out the raid, you'd want to do your Emerald Sanctum attunement. That's fairly easy as well. And like your attunements are going to always take priority, but the main 2 is going to be Ani and MC. After that, I always like to try and go. Wait, where's this guy at? Talk to this guy here. So after you've got your 350 gold for the dual spec, after you're working on your MC and Ani attunement, you want to start putting together your best in slot list, depending on what your primary spec is going to be at level 60. If you're going to be a tank, a DPS, a caster, a healer, then you're going to make your choice then and put together your best in slot list. After you get your best in slot list, all you're going to do is, use a notepad or use something end game and work towards getting that 9% hit chance. Because up until you have that 9% hit chance, you're essentially going to be pretty much useless in raids. I'll say. The Great Masquerade. Okay, there we go. That's what finishes up our... Oh, this headphone's off. This got disconnected. My headset died. No, it says... Now it's powering off. Okay. 1 second. Power on. And it should... Yeah, now I can hear it. So once you get your best in slot gear and you have 9% hit, you can begin raiding Ani and MC as you would like and kind of filling in the pieces that your best in slot, when you're doing dungeons, you're not always able to find the specific gear that you want, but when you have the attunements complete, you can get into raids because you are partially best in slot, you have your 9% hit chance for raid. You will be able to get into groups a lot better. Like when they look at you and scan you, they're like, okay, well, you passed the check, right? And then other things that I like to do at level 60 is get the, obviously professions. If you haven't maxed out your professions, if you have specific farms that you enjoy that could be beneficial from other professions, you might need to drop the professions that you leveled with and pick up other professions that would be more beneficial to you. So a lot of people at level 60, they drop all their leveling professions and they get engineering and they get mining, because engineering, it allows you to use like the portals, the teleporters that teleport you to different areas of the world. It allows you to create sappers and different bombs for PvP. So engineering is kind of like the level 60 best profession, right? So a lot of people like to do that. Like if you want to keep your profession that you leveled with and just kind of use it, or you can drop it and work on grinding engineering higher. And that's essentially like the main 5 that I like to do. Obviously, you can go ahead and continue working towards your 1,000 gold for your epic mount riding skill. You can push your limits to see how much of things you can solo on your own. But that's kind of like my preemptive things to go for when I hit level 60. After that is just about farming things that would benefit your character a little bit more. Like, I have a lot of room to improve my character. I am in essentially all greens, level 42, level 42. That's like, I don't know what the level that is. That's a quest item, 54. That's a 36 chest, 30 wrist. I got this at a strat. So I did find the slave driver. That's a odd name for a quest item. But yeah, slave driver. I got the Idol of Brutality. So this is not really good for my cat form, but it's good for my bear form. And then yeah, I'm using a level 35 glove, 35 belt. Helco pants. They're not bad. But obviously, the Devil Sword pieces would be so much better if I could get the Devil Sword stuff. Rings. I gotta farm the Mara ring. I don't know if Druids can solo Mara on their own, or if I'll die. So that could be something for me to try and figure out. Maybe watch a few videos and see if I can solo Mara in order to get that +1 hit ring. And I need trinkets. When I complete the Oniad quest, I should get the +2% crit trinket. So that should give me a trinket to replace I'll probably end up replacing this one, I think. That's essentially like my list of stuff that I like to do at 60. I probably won't get the dual spec today. I'm just going to finish my attunements. I'll relabel this stream Ani and MC attunements complete, because we did that in this stream. I don't know how you're able to trade the tiger for Iron Foe. I don't get that. And if you guys are able to log on now, guys, I would definitely suggest that you log on and complete the one quest into Winter Veil. Tomorrow is the last and final day of the Winter Veil. And you can get this Furberg costume right here. It's a illusion, but it's completely free to get. By level 25, you should be able to get this fairly easy. All you have to do is head into the Winter Veil. You talk to the Furbergs that are right outside the cave. You get a quest to get some keg brew from NPC. If you're an alliance, you're going to head to Westfall. You're going to take out the machines in Westfall and get 5 hops. Once you get 5 hops in Westfall, right here, you're going to go to these farms right here and kill the machines and collect 5 hops. Then you're going to go down here and there's going to be like a brewmaster right there. You turn in 5 hops to him and you get a keg. Once you get the keg, all you got to do is go back to Stormwind, go back to Stormwind and take the teleporter back to the Winter Veil and then turn that quest in. And then boom, you get this illusion and it's yours forever. Or until you die as a hardcore player. And you can see you have a couple of different colors. You have the black, the white, and the blue. Man, my throat. My throat was itching. But guys, all we're going to do is finish up the Ani attunement here, and then we're going to be logging out for the day. Be brave, friends. The reptile will thrash wildly as an act of desperation. When you are ready, give me the word. Let's go. Onward! Yeah, I'd like to get into a Black Morass group so I can get the weapon. There's a really good Druid weapon that you get from a quest item there. If you're hardcore, leave the keep. Make way! It's Reginald Windsor. I don't see any hardcore over here, so... Yo! Majesty, run while you still can. She is not what you think her to be. To the safe hall, your majesty. The masquerade is over, Lady Prestor, or should I call you by your true name, Anexia? You will be incarcerated and tried for treason, Windsor. I shall watch with glee as I hand down a guilty verdict and sentence you to death by hanging. As your limp body dangles from the rafters, I shall take pleasure in knowing that a madman has been put to death. After all, what proof do you have? Did you expect to come here and point your finger at royalty and leave unscathed? You will not escape your fate, Onyxia. It has been prophesied that Dark Irons thought these tablets to be encoded. That is not any... Oh my goodness, they are going fast. I'm not going to read it out loud. You guys can read it. And, oh, the gasp. How dare you!
Well met.
Dragon filth gone. Oh, let's go ahead and no. Don't look at me. Don't you look at me. And she teleports away. Okay, so we just gotta turn this quest in, and after we kill all the guards, then we can turn this quest in and be done. Market close. It looks like it's held its own. It actually came a little bit up out of 682. We might be in for a recovery play now. I don't know, honestly. I would think that we would still want to fill the 670 gap. But I'd have to go look at the news and see what's out there, either driving prices up or down. But oh wow, I got cleaved. I don't even see how I should. I don't think I've been to Winter Spring, honestly, so I wouldn't mind. It's stuff into Winter Spring. Boom, he's down. Oh, I can probably skin these, right? Oh, ow, my back. I'll skin them after they're dead. But if you guys are just joining for the very first time, we hit level 60 on Wednesday, sorry. We hit level 60 on Wednesday during our stream. And now this is our first full episode of us being level 60. And what we wanted to accomplish in this episode was that we get, we work on our MC attunements. Well, guess what? We completed our MC and our Ani attunements all in one stream. And now we're kind of working towards, we're going to get our dual spec on the next stream on Monday. We're going to head to Stranglethorn. We're going to work on getting our dual spec. We're going to be heading to Hyjal and getting our potions. I forgot what they're called, like the tea leaf potion. And then once we get the tea leaf potion, we're going to be working on completing dungeons in order to get our best in slot gear. And I'll probably primarily be raiding as a feral druid. I'm hoping. The guild that I joined is looking for a feral druid that raids on Fridays full time. And as you can see, they completed MC already. You guys finished MC already. I'm pretty sure they did. And that would be perfect, right? They're already done with MC and they completed it. And they'd be done by the end of stream. So I found a guild that raids at the same time that I'm streaming. So if we are in free best in slot gear by next Friday, then I'm hoping that I will be able to raid on MC next week.
Be careful. It's on, friend.
Just died.
Light bless you.
Oh, Renegade died. Okay, hold on. I gotta go to Winter Spring. Okay, so now we gotta get that summon to Winter Spring. Let's see if I can find the person who's summoning people to Winter Spring. Where is it? Who was doing summons to Winter Spring? Yeah, let's see if I can find that summon to Winter Spring real quick. And then once we get up to Winter Spring, we're going to turn in the quest. And I believe we should be done with our Ani attunement, right? I think. Let me see. I should have wrote that name down that was summoning to Winter Spring. Oh, here it is. Can I get this? Oh, here it is. Okay, good. I got it. Oh, where the heck am I? Okay. So, if I don't get to summon to Winter Spring, that's fine. I can head over to Moonglade and then run over to Winter Spring just as fast. Although it would be awesome. Oh, they're away from keyboard. No. Oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and run down into the tunnel and head to Winter Spring. And then we should be able to complete. Boom. Here, there's also a flight path over here I can grab that connects. Wait, that's a Horde one. Why does that show up on my map, but the Alliance one doesn't? I forgot I'm Alliance. Gotta go over here. Alliance one somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there by the Griffins. And we've not got the Fellwood flight path either, so that'd be something I'll have to get eventually. I'm not in the...
How may
Yeah, I'm not in a big hurry to get the Felwyn one yet. If I could actually get the Felwyn one later, probably just as fast as the Winter Spring one. Go pop back over. Sandingo, are you still there? I know you had asked me a question and I started partially answering it and then I completely got sidetracked. So I wasn't sure if you're still there or not. But gotta go through here. And I don't want to kill any of these guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stealth through here. I'm now hostile with them. They're 52, so they shouldn't be able to see me unless I walk directly over them. And there's like only a few in here. This thing longer than normal? I don't remember it looping this high. I don't remember there being this many guards. I remember I'm already on the other side, so did I pass? Did I already pass the middle? No, here's the middle. This is new, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm really glad I didn't try and go through as a hardcore player. Because at one point I did consider going through here at hardcore at level 58, 59 to get to Winter Spring. And I'm really glad I didn't. Because if I was hardcore going through here... Oh, he's making a run through here. Oh shoot, he already... Oh... I think we made it through the hard port here. We can go ahead and dash through the rest. I don't think there's any more NPC. Oh, there he is, but they're running back to that. Okay, perfect. We made it other side, and so cash. The market is officially closed for the day. By staying in cash, you made the right tactical call. Bottom, watch 60 essentially held. House is closed, lukewarm, spy, finish, end of day, 683.17. Down from its high of 686.87. Yeah, it started much higher in the day. Am I out of combat yet? No, still in combat. There we go. Or maybe I was just in cat form. Yeah, we're still in a downwards movement. So we could go either way right now. We could go back down and retest 680, or we could even break below 680. We are essentially 1.12% away from all-time highs. So, what are we doing next? Next. We're just going to be continuing to work on gear, guys. But I'm going to be logging off here in the next 10 or so minutes. If anybody has any last minute questions, definitely drop it into the chat. But we did the Great Masquerade. We're doing the Dragon Eye quest right now. Once we complete the Dragon Eye quest, we get the Drakefire Amulet quest, and we need to go into Upper Blackrock Spire and complete the dungeon. And that's it. We get our Ani Attunement quest complete, so that is awesome. So next episode, we'll be very focused on doing Upper Blackrock Spire on stream on Monday. I saw a ton of groups for it happening while we were playing earlier in the day. And if I can get into a BM run, I see like there's a bunch of stuff going on right now. If we take a look at just how active it is at level 60. So going back a little bit here, we can see so there's ZG just got put into the game. They're looking for ZG pugs. Let's see through here as well. Let's Shaman, looking for an MC guild. Be able to take all set items. Looking for more Shaman. Oh, they're looking for a Shaman for MC run. Right way, yeah. I'm looking for I need to find the info on that guild. So they're looking for a shaman. Like that, there's an enhanced shaman looking for a group. There's a BM group right there. Another ZG group trying to get put together. Don't know what that says. Shaman, MC. There's a BM group, ST group. DPS looking for group BM. I'm Alliance. What? I thought the Alliance one was over here. It's on the back half, huh? Oh wow, okay. I always forget. Because I play both Horde and Alliance, I get both sides confused when it comes to flight paths. In some areas. I'm looking for one more heal BM. What is that? Oh, Oregon. Oh, that's interesting. Like, looking for more ZG, 2 tank, 1 heal, shaman, paladin, any role. So they just need somebody with kings, I'm sure. They have a Sunday team that raid. So this one right here is 17 to 2000 server time, which means it's 10 a.m. I think, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. my time on Sunday. So friend, use with Sunday, 17:20 server time. So that would be another interesting raid. Like right now, all I'm doing is that would be another checklist on my checklist of things to get together. Is look for a guild, or look for a few different guilds that raid at times where you would be playing, or could be potentially playing. I think for 1 BM healer. I think this is not the right way I need to go right now. Gotta go behind this tree right here and then up. Let's see here. Looking for more tests of skull. So they're doing the Horde. Scratch struck on HC 60. Wait, this must be the wrong area. Usually it's a different tree then. Current Holy Pally Mage, blah blah blah. Thursday, Sunday, 9 a.m., 12 a.m. Can't see where I'm going. Level 34 just died there in Dragon Maw Retreat. Congrats on 60. So Truck, he just hit level 60 today. I can go ahead and get mounted. I don't think I should have any more issues. Now that I know where I'm heading. There we go. Looking for more Upper Blackrock Spire. Need 1 tank and healers. No high, nothing's reserved. So all they need is tank and healer on that group. And, you know, once I get my heal gear, I could go in as a healer. I could go in as a tank. And I would get priority loot on whatever spec I want to go in as. Okay, so if you guys are doing your Ani achievement, all you're going to want to do is go here to this arrow, look for this gigantic tree, head to the left of it, and you're going to go up this path behind this tree and follow this path all the way up behind the tree. Make your way up this path up here. And then once you get over here, you're gonna see the NPC over there you gotta turn the quest into. All you gotta do is, some people like to do this route. I think Rock was the one that said, hey, why don't you just jump up on the root? And I was like, what? You can do that. And apparently if you go on this side right here, I think it was it this side or this side? I don't remember. There was one side where I guess you could just go up this route. And I did it on my first try, and I was like, what? How did I not know about this before? I guess this might be easier than... Oh wait, but I'm a druid, and I could probably clear... Oh no, I can't. Because even people with mounts... Oh, I did it. Okay. Okay, that was... I almost fell off the cliff. Okay, we're gonna go over here, turn in a dragon eye, get that complete, and then pick up the Drakefire amulet. Okay, at this point, this is the very last quest in the chain. So all I have to do is head into Upper Blackrock Spire, take out General Drakathos, and get the Drakefire amulet. So there we go, guys. In a single stream, we got our MC attunement. We went through every single portion of the Onyxia chain besides the Upper Blackrock Spire. And in the next stream, we'll hopefully have a little bit better gear where we can either DPS, heal, Upper Blackrock Spire, and get that quest complete. So that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and let's see where the heck my guild base is at. I've never used my guild base tabard before. So I'm... No! Sadness. I guess we don't have a guild base. Okay, that's fine. I got 26 minutes on my hearth. Okay, so what we're going to be doing next episode is running down to... Whoa, don't kill me. I know, that was a bad jump. We're going to be running down to Hyjal and getting the tea. And then working on Upper Blackrock Spire, okay? So we're going to go ahead and head back to Everlook, and we're going to log out there. Any last minute requests, drop them into the chat. Otherwise, I do appreciate everyone out there right now, hanging out, lurking. And be sure to go down below, subscribe if you guys enjoy World of Warcraft content. If you guys are looking on, you know, getting some best in slot stuff, beginning on Ambershire, or if you guys are interested in 1 to 60 playthroughs, I have played hardcore and alliance 1 through 60 playthroughs and questing on both sides. So I have completed the Night Elf, the High Elf, the Human, the Dwarf, 1 to 60 on Alliance, and the Tauren Orc 1 to 60 on Horde. So if you guys are interested on a specific path, definitely check out one of the playlists on the YouTube side. Otherwise, I do appreciate you guys following, subscribing, becoming a subscriber or member here on the channel. That's always appreciated as well. If you guys are interested in skipping some of those fun ads. And yeah, we've reached Winter Spring now. And okay. I'm gonna go ahead and log out right here. There's no other place to be than in Winter Spring. So guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. I do appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out. Once again, definitely go down below, follow along, subscribe if you guys are over on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. And have a good one. I hope everyone had an amazing New Year's going into 2026. Be sure to set up some goals. We can go over some goals in the next stream, and that's it. See you all Monday. Bye-bye. Boop.